In the year 2000, Linda Tucciarone, who was teaching at Westminster Schools, came to Jan and I and said, God has really put a burden on my heart to start an inner city Christian school. Would you and Jan walk with me in this? And you know, we'd been doing intervention at YDC and GED prep, and then what she was talking about was something entirely new. What she was talking about was not intervention, but prevention, you know, and we could see that. And so we said, sure, we will walk with you in this. And so we did our research for a year, and we raised $100,000 and had a board and a couple of teachers and aides, and we started kindergarten down at the bottom, which is at East Boundary. That's the greatest need in Augusta. And so as we started, we advertised in public, in flyers in public housing, newspaper, radio, and we didn't know how many students would come. But we opened our doors with 5 students in kindergarten. And some people would have thought that this just didn't work out. But God was saying to us, let me see what you do with the 5. That 5 turned into 10, and then every year we added a grade and the students just multiplied. That same year, in 2000, the Board of Education decided to close the oldest school, elementary school in Augusta, which was Houghton School on Green Street. And so they walked out of this school with 400 plus students, had built a new school over by the fairgrounds, combined 2 schools, and they said this building was not worth saving. It was in too bad a disrepair. And so as we learned that, we started praying that God would give us this school, that we had 10 students in kindergarten, no money, but a vision for what he would want to do in the city. And so as we read the will of John Houghton, who died in 1851, he wanted to leave the city of Augusta $4,000 in this land that Heritage sits on to build a brick schoolhouse for needy children and have evangelical service on the weekend. When we read that, we thought, well, that's our mission too. And so we continued to pray, and for 6 years we passed by this school, still boarded up, mold growing on the walls and just leaking roof, but God. And as we approached 2007, we were able to purchase the building and renovate the first floor. And we moved in here in 2007 with our children. We now go through 8th grade, have graduated 2 of our 8th grades, and have 165 children, and have a great joy in in being here with the children. And the school, they love the school. We're working on the 2nd floor, completing that. Our enrollment is very strong in the lower grades. We have 3 kindergartners, 2 first grades, and we've been pushed with those kind of numbers from the bottom. It's like the word on the street after 10 years is this works, and we want to be a part of that.